Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Star Squad. You can probably see smoke. It's just not a smoke bomb. It's just my diffuser. If you turn off the lights, you can probably see it a little better. It's super cool. I think I'm going to turn it off as the video plays, but you know. No bombs over here. Don't call the cops. So today, I thought that I might do a story time video. I've never done a story time video. This is my first time. We're going to get started with this. By the way, loving the background. I have a light right behind it. And I love it. I'm keeping this up. This is literally a blanket. It's the cutest thing ever. But anyways, let's get started on the story. So I'm 10 years old. A lot of you guys probably know that. No, you probably don't. I don't think I've ever shared my age, but I'm doing it today. So, literally 10 o'clock at night, random, I wanted to film a video, and I didn't know what to do. Okay, this thing is loud, so I'm literally turning it off. Okay, bye smoke. So anyways, so this story is about school, and what recently happened, and it was very stressful for me actually, like I didn't know what to do at this point, but I wanted to share it with you guys. The moment it happened, I was like, I need to post this on YouTube, but I didn't have my camera, so I couldn't like post or take pictures of the real life thing, but it's okay. It's okay. So at school, basically, school's out, and, well, no, hold on, let's start at a specific time right now. So at school one day, I was like, we have this school store at our school, and basically on Thursdays, we have this thing where you use actual money, your real money, and you buy things from the school store. Oh my gosh, I just got a text. So you basically buy things from the school store, and I decided to buy 2 car magnets because I thought that my mom and my stepdad would like one of them, and, you know, they did. So, as I was doing that, my friend said, okay, I have to go get breakfast, so I'll wait here for you, and then I'll go get breakfast. Because when you first walk into our building, there's the school store, but on the other side is our cafeteria, where you can get breakfast in the morning if you didn't have time to get breakfast at your house. So he went and he got breakfast, and then he came back real fast, and I was still buying it. I was like ready to go, and I was literally giving the guy my money, and he was like, "Wow, you actually have a lot of money." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And as I was like putting my wallet back in my backpack because I brought it to school that day, which wasn't a very good idea, but I mean, I didn't know what the prices were for the magnets. Like I knew I was gonna get one, but I didn't know the prices of the magnets, so I brought my whole wallet just in case. And then like the whole hallway down, like all you have to do is walk straight and then take a turn, and you're to our classroom. So and we're in the same class too, so we didn't have to like go separate ways or anything. We're in the same grade, same class, same teacher, everything. So we went over there and we were walking, and he was like, "Wow, you really do have a lot of money. Literally all I have is $1." And this was very awkward because he came to school on Thursday with dyed hair. Like he had his hair dyed red, and it wasn't like all red. It was like kind of the tips or like strands. I don't know what it was, but it was dyed, not completely though. And I was like, oh wow, cool hair. I didn't even notice, because I didn't notice until I started looking at him, and then I realized that I was like, wow, how did you afford hair dye if you only had $1? So then he was like, well, can I have $5 so that I can get more hair dye from the dollar store? Like, how much is the hair dye at the dollar store? Because he's my best friend too, so I would give him anything, and he would give me anything. So we kind of help each other out. But I've never in my life gave him money. My financial issues are to myself and to myself only. So I've never really gave him money. He's never given me money, and I would never ask, like, can I have like $20? I wouldn't. I'm like, how much is this hair dye, hairspray, whatever you want to call it, at the dollar store? He said around $2. And I was like, why do you need a $5 bill for a $2 can of $1 store hairspray? And he's like, oh, because I wanted to get use the extra $3 on candy. I'm like, so you want to use my $5? You want my $5 to buy you something that you will probably never use in your life again. Like the hairspray, one time, and then it's basically done, and you don't need it anymore. So I was like, really like, so I said, okay, I'll give it to you when we're walking home. And we were walking home, and my friend Anna was walking too, and my friend, and his name was Bryden, and he was like, so Anna, can I have $5? And I'm like, in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, you better not be asking more people. Anna was like, yeah, I might. How do I explain this? She's like a person who will literally do anything. Like, she's so easy to tell what to do. So she just went ahead and said, okay, yeah, you just have to come to my house because I don't have my wallet with me. I'm running my money. So he was like, yeah, okay, I'll call my grandma. Called his grandma. She said that he could go, so he went. And he said, I thought you said you were going to give me that $5. I'm like, well, Anna might give it to you. And then Anna started thinking. Anna was like, no, I actually don't want to give it to you anymore. Never mind. And Bryden at this point was frustrated. We got to my house. They both dropped me off. And they said, okay. Bryden was like, why don't you go inside and get your money and come back out and give it to me? But I'm like, I already have my money in my backpack, so if I were to give it to you, I would give it to you now. But he was stupid at this point, so I had to go inside and pretend like I was getting my wallet. I actually told my stepdad about this whole story when I came inside, and then I went back outside, and so as I was walking down my driveway, he was like, I knew you weren't going to give me the $5. And I'm like, well, why do I need to give you the $5? He said, you don't need to. I just wanted it, and you didn't have to. And I'm like, what? So the next day, I went to school, and he was still mad at me. And I'm like, okay, if I give you the $5, you promise that you have to spend it wisely and not just buy candy and something. And he said, yeah, fine. And then I gave it to him after school. Next day. Next day. So, at this point, I was like very excited. I was very happy because he eventually, in the morning, we were walking and we were about to go to school, and he came up to me and was like, it was a lie detector test. Gave me back my $5, and literally a smile grew onto my face. I'm like, oh my gosh, this was like a joke the whole time. He was like, yeah, Anna was in on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? And it was like a whole prank, and it was funny. So today's video was kind of like a skit, but like kind of not at the same time. It wasn't a skit for me at the time, but this video is basically a skit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like this video and subscribe to be part of the Star Squad and to be a star. like me because I am subscribed to my own channel. And also comment below some other video ideas that you would like to see, because I would like to know whatever videos you want. Comment below and I will try to see if I can do it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my video this week. Bye!